Hey everybody, this is Tommy G.
Hey, PJ.
And welcome to San Diego, California. And Pete, we just got in here a little more than a day ago, and boy, are our arms tired.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Caught a little game where the wide loads were in town facing the platypi, and it was a mess.
Yeah, it was. That thing got out of control quick.
Well, before we get too much into this game here, let's cover a little bit of the last game. It was another ugly one, Pete. It's about rock bottom, what you can say with the Beewolves. So I know every time we start a game, it's like, really? This is. So, well, the water boats started their run early with this triple by Cisneros in the top of the first, and it was followed closely by Wade's outfield single to bring Cisneros home. First inning. But the Beewolves, as usual, started strong enough. Bender pitched well to start the game with back-to-back Ks in the top of the second. And then he adds another one here in the third as well. But the fielding woes continued to plague the Bees, like this miss by Dexteras in the top of the fourth. And this was really the point where things began to turn sour, and he quickly drops another, continuing his slide. So Dexteras has been, well, you know, Peter. We'll go into that in a minute. Anyway, the water bullets bats came alive. First with this doubled by Miners with 2 outs. And then Kent then grabs the baton in the top of the fifth with this home run over the right field wall, making it a 6-0 game. This you can see was getting away from this. It was more of the same.
Yeah. And like you touched upon, this seemed to be the culmination. Everything, from base running to not hitting to poor fielding to poor pitching, everything just in that game. Just it was on display.
It was all there. And then Hansley Dexteras comes close to breaking out of his slump after Genius Torres steals second in the bottom of the second. Still second in the bottom of the sixth. I'm sorry, with this shot to right center, which would have been a 2-run home run if it wouldn't have been for Menace Wrestles, who jumps up to make the out and quickly throws to second to complete the double play as Torres overran third. And it all continued down from there.
Yeah. Just a lot of assuming things, a lot of assumptions going on that didn't come to fruition. And, it was about as bad as it could get in that last game.
And then speaking to Torrance, she grabs this roller and inexplicably tosses it into the Beewolves dugout. I know we couldn't believe what we saw. And then Dexteras tries to outdo her as he picks one off the ground and holds it, assuming he made the catch. But the ump overruled it, and it just kept getting worse. Dexteras is late on this grounder, bringing in another water bullet run. And then Magic Moore makes a catch out in deep center, but for some reason holds on to the ball. I don't know, maybe he thought it was the third out, and the runner comes all the way from second and makes the score 8-0. And finally, Wrestle takes this one out in the top of the seventh, and it's a 10-0 Bullets game. And at this point, I think we left.
Yeah, just turned the mics off and walked out.
I mean, the Beewolves did put a little something together late game. First, Magic Moore goes yard in the bottom of the seventh to put the Bees on the board. And, Magic Moore has not been one that we've seen much from recently, so it was nice to see that one.
Yeah.
And then Ruby Green takes one all the way over the right field wall in the eighth to bring the Beewolves to within 8. But that was going to be it from either team for offense. Avery was a bright spot for the Beewolves as he blanks 3 batters in a row to end the Bullets in the top of the ninth. So it's good to see the closer come in and really do some work there. But Poke Foster hits into this double play to leave 1 out in the bottom of the ninth. And then Magic Moore closes the door with a ground out to Harry Bracketeer at third, one of many. Bracketeer to finally put an end to the carnage, and the Beewolves lose.
Yeah, they did.
And that's all we're going to say about that.
In grand fashion.
Yes, they did. That's their MO. So anyway, there's a whole lot. We're down here facing the Moonstars now. They're a solid team. I know we had some time off there. You and I went on a little hunt. I know that the team got together, did some team building exercises at the Dexteras Ranch. and hopefully they're going to turn themselves around. They really got their backs against. They got nothing to lose, so I think they're just going to come out and try and have fun. So hopefully that works for them.
Yeah, I think they're going to, like you said, after that whole thing, I think they're ready to shake off these first games and come out fresh. Take it one game at a time and try to get back into doing what they do.
Well, this Moonstars team is going to be a tough team to beat. There's a couple things I would say off the top. I know in the first round of the new exhibition team draft selections, they took 2 players from this team that were big numbers. One of them is Park. Park actually was picked up by the Phoenix Sandcats, so we now see him in town. He was one of the anchors here on the Moonstars. The other one was Slayer, who was ranked the top player in the whole league at the beginning of this season. He went to the Heaters, who ironically the Beewolves beat in our only win.
Right.
Right.
just to show them.
Yeah. Oh, so anyway, we've got a couple games to report from around the league. Let's talk to those first. Pete, why don't you start it off with the Gold Coats at the Jacks in Houston?
Okay. Gold Coats take an early lead and hold on to win 4-0.
Warblers visit the Hot Corners and win it 2-0.
Crocs and the Wild Pigs, the back and forth battle, but the Wild Pigs win it 4-6.
Arctics go out to visit the Blowfish in LA, and it's mostly Blowfish 9-2.
Front runners in the Overdogs. Overdogs win it 1-0.
Hey, dogs.
Way to go, Overdogs.
Our Sandcats visit the Buzzards and win it 7-1. And that brings us to this current layout here, Pete. We're talking the Pioneer Conference, Pathfinder Division. You got the Burners at 6-3, tied with the Philadelphia Freedom to lead that division.
Yeah, and then in the Uncharted Division, the Wild Pigs have a 3.5 game lead over the Platypi with a record of 9-1. The Platypi, like I say, behind them 3.5 games with a record of 5-4.
It was fun to catch that game last night. Down in the Journey Division, you got our Phoenix Sandcats at 7-3 with taking the lead in that division, followed closely by the Freebooters.
Yeah, way to go. In the Explorer Conference, in the Seafarer Division, the Jacks holding on to a first place with a 7-3 record, and they have a 1-game lead over the Gold Coats.
Here in our Trade Division, you got the Nemesis still in first place, but they're tied with the Herbivores now, both 5-4. Beewolves again at the bottom there.
But yet, it's still reachable. So again, if they can turn this around here, it might not take a whole lot to get them right back into the hunt. So, yeah. In the Curiosity Division, the Moonstars and the Warblers virtually tie for first place. The Moonstars with a half-game lead over the Warblers by virtue of their schedule. Moonstars are 6-3, while the Warblers are 6-4. So the Warblers find themselves a half game out of first place.
There's a couple things that stand out to me in this thing, Pete. The Hot Corners are just awful. 1-9. But one thing about that Uncharted Division, they're 8 games back from the lead. We're only 4 games back with just 1 less loss. So like you said, this division is a little bit more tied up, gives us a little better chance. But those Wild Pigs are 9-1.
Yeah, 9-1. Yeah, they're going to be tough to beat, definitely this season. Let alone when we look ahead to the playoffs, unless they wind up getting bit by the injury bug, which, I'm not hoping for that. Nobody's hoping for anybody to get hurt, but they seem to be playing some pretty good ball right now at 9-1. Plus 15 run differential. Yeah,
this game looks to be. I'm not expecting much from this. The Moonstars have a plus 17 run differential, top of their division. We have a negative 42 at the bottom of ours.
Yeah.
But the matchup here, Beewolves 1-8 Speed Demons facing the San Diego Moonstars, extreme rotation aces at 6-3. So they got pitching on us, Pete. Our starting pitcher for the game is going to be Beavis Ortiz. He's 0-1 with a 7.36 ERA and a 1.50 WHIP. He throws pretty well, moves it pretty well. He's got good accuracy, so he should be doing a lot better than he is. So we're hoping to see a turnaround from him today.
Yeah, and he was again. We talked about it before, but he came out in the second game of the season and took a hard shot off the dome there. So Yeah, hopefully he's going to start settling back into the Beavis Ortiz that we know he can be. Notable players for the Beewolves, Elena Franco at first base. She's hitting 333. She's only been with the team for 3 games now, so she's hitting 333, which is good. Brad, is it Brad Biggs in left field? Buster Biggs in left field, hitting 286 with 2 home runs, and then of course Hanley Dexter's the superstar shortstop is tense, and he should be. He's only hitting 189 on the season, and we're 9 games in. That's not typical for a Hanley Dexter season, Tom.
Well, the funny thing about Dexter is when I was talking about the best players in the league, at the beginning of the season, Slayer was ranked the top player, followed closely by Kay Frequin and the pitcher for the Crocs. I forget her name, Rita Pulo. But the top player, non-pitching player, is Hanley Dexteris.
And he's no Nacho Crisp. No. Let me tell you that.
Over on the mound,
at least not this season.
Over on the mound for the Moonstars, you got Slip Souter showing up here. He's got good velocity, even better movement on the ball, and he's super accurate. He's 1-1 on the season with a 4.63 ERA and a 1.54 WHIP. So this left-hander is going to be tough to go against.
Yeah, he is. We're going to have to definitely be on our best, and the Beewolves would do well to make him throw a lot of pitches. Mm-hmm. The faster we can tire him out and get him out of the game, the better off we're going to be. Although, when you look at the Moonstars, their rotation is top-notch, and their bullpen is almost exactly there as well. So they're going to be hard to hit against. And they've got Tools at shortstop. She's hitting 368 with 1 home run, but she seems to be nursing a bit of an injury. So we may or may not see Tools today.
Oh, I thought she was juiced.
Oh, that could be juiced. Yes, she may be juiced. I don't know what she is.
Yeah, she's in perfect physical condition.
Okay, she's juiced. Gustafson in left field. Oh, we know Gustafson. He's hitting 200 with no home runs, and he is locked in. Wheels in center field, hitting 333 with a home run, and he's also locked in. So, again, when you look at the 3 notable, it's funny because Franco is hitting 333. She compares with Wheels. He's got a home run, and he's locked in. And then Biggs is hitting 286 while Gustafson's only hitting 200. So the difference being, of course, Gustafson's locked in and Biggs is not. So it's going to be a tale of the left fielders, I guess. We're whichever left fielder seems to step out, I think will help lead his team to victory.
There you go. Looking at today's lineup, I think it's the general lineup, right, Pete? We got Gina Collins at second base. We got Hanley Dexteris at shortstop, who's been tense.
Yeah.
We're 20% into the season, and Hanley Dexteris has been tense the whole season.
Yeah, he may have to sit. I mean, I want to go at least the full 4 starts with the default lineup, and if he's still tense, then maybe then we sit him at least for a couple of games.
You got Buster Biggs out there in left field, who's doing all right. Alora Franco, not Elena Franco. Alora Franco is Elena's daughter. She's at first base. They
don't pay me enough to remember all their names.
You got Billy LeBlanc out there in right field. Magic Moore in center field. Bertha Banks up on the left side there at third base. Johnson Swanson by the catcher. And again, on the mound, you got Beavis Ortiz, who throws the forefinger, the curveball, the slider, and the fork beat.
Yeah, and I'm hoping we're gonna get a better outing from Ortiz today. I guess he's my fan favorite. I'm pulling for the guy,
All right.
And the first game he only got 2 2/3 innings before he had to get carted off. His second outing he was a little shaky, but I'm hoping he'll settle in.
All right. Well, we'll find out shortly here, Pete. We're playing a day game here. Beautiful afternoon in San Diego, Colonial Plaza.
Sir.
What do you got to tell me about that Moonstar lineup?
I'll tell you all about it.
First,
I'm waiting for you, partner. Waiting for partners.
Can we get a lineup in here? Just okay. They say it's coming up on the screen. Wait.
Cool. Okay, we got Wheels in center field. He's locked in. Lewis catching. He's injured. Tools at shortstop, he is juiced. Gustafson left field locked in. Bustum at first. Vinicio at second. Luster in right field, slaps at third base, and Slipsouter pitching. Coming up at the top of the first, Gina Torrens, Henley Dexteris, Buster Biggs going to take a first look at Slipsouter on this beautiful day at the ballpark. Looks like we got a capacity crowd, Tommy.
All right.
Yeah, squelch soda or two or three. And by the seventh inning, I'll be broadcasting from the bathroom. Count as quickly 1-1. There's a shot to the shortstop, Tools. He picks it up, makes the throw to first. Torrens is out. Her mojo takes a hit.
Handley Dexteris coming up, only 189 on the season. Hopefully Handley turns it around here in San Diego today. Takes the first pitch in there for a strike, going 1 count. Reaches out, pushes that one down left, but Slaps picks it up at third, tosses him out at first.
Now batting the left fielder,
Buster Biggs, 286 on the season with 2 home runs and 2 RBIs. Sauter's thrown 5 pitches and gotten 2 outs. That first one is in there for a called strike. Ooh, check swing. That's high. Ball 1-1. Outside. Ball 2-2-1. There's a smash to Tools at shortstop. Picks it up. Makes the throw to Bustum at first to retire the sides. 1-2-3. Heading into the bottom of the first. Windy Wheels, Boo Lewis, and Nance Tools going to look at Beavis Ortiz.
Right.
Beavis Ortiz. Windy Wheels hitting .333 with a home run and 7 RBI.
That's a good average. I remember Wheels from a couple seasons ago, Pete. We used to see a lot of this guy. Ortiz looking to throw the first pitch for the Beewolves. Swing and a miss, strike one. That was right in there. 1-1 count, bottom of the first. No score here in San Diego. Alguacil, Balsamo de Ragas. Oh, that's deep to center field, Pete. It's going back to the wall. And it's caught at the warning track. Ooh, that was close. Boo Lewis comes up hitting .267 on the season. A good contact hitter is Lewis. Check swing in that first one, but it's in there for a strike. 1-1 the count. Second pitch by Ortiz. That one's outside corner. Check swing again. Strike 2. He's quickly ahead 0-2, throwing his 5th pitch. Gets down there for the Torrens is going to pick that one up. Toss it over to first. 2 down. All right. Here's what you got to worry about, though. Nance Tools hitting .368. She's juiced. She's an extreme power hitter. The first pitch is outside. The outfield's going to play deep on her because they know she can hit it out of here, and she wants to. The delivery inside, strike 1. 1 apiece, 2 outs. Nance Tools stand in the right-hand batter's box. Ortiz looking at his 8th pitch, gets a signal from Johnson, winds up, delivers, just misses inside. Ball 2. 2-1 count. Ooh, low and away, check swing, and it makes it in there. Strike 2, 2 apiece. We'll see if he comes at her or goes away. She hits that grounder over to first. Franco picks it up. She's going to toss it over to Ortiz and then that side. All right, Pete.
All right. No runs, no hits, no errors. Coming up in the top of the second, Laura Franco, Billy LeBoink, and Magic Moore Sauter threw 9 pitches in that first inning. And that's all I can say about that.
Now batting the first baseman.
Nice.
Franco's hitting .333, no home runs, no RBIs. She's been with the Beewolves 3 games now.
She has. Smashes it, Pete. It's gone. Deep to center field. Going back. Off the wall. She's going for second. She's going to slide in there for a double. Way to go, Franco.
All right, Franco. Yes.
The right fielder.
Billy LeBoink hitting .265, 2 home runs, 3 RBIs on the season. He likes the high pitch. Sauter's in his 10th pitch. LeBoink lets that one go outside. Ball 1. There's a shot to center field. It's going to be caught by the center fielder. Franco's off for third.
Makes
She's
it.
in there.
Way to go. I don't know if I would have advised that, but she's got some speed on her, Pete.
She does.
Magic Moore hitting 158 on the season. He's got a runner at third base with only 1 out. He's good contact against left-handers. So that works well against Sauter here. He's throwing his 14th pitch. He hits it.
No.
Pops it deep to left, not deep to left field. It's right in left field. She's not going to run because that throw would have made it in.
Now back, the third baseman.
Bertha Banks hitting 154 on the season. No home runs, no RBIs. Franco, 60 feet, 90 feet away. First pitch is in there for a called strike. Strike one. Outside. 1-1. 2 outs in the top of the second. And it's low, ball 2, 2-1. It's in there. Count evens up at 2. Outside, we go on to full count, 3-2. And she walked. Bertha Banks walks.
Right.
We got runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Johnson Swanson, 158. No one is an RBI dud, so that works against him here. But hopefully he can just get the bat on the ball. Takes first pitch in there for a strike. 0-1 the count. Batters at first and third. Top of the second with 2 outs, 2 strikes now against him. It's a medium pressure situation. Sauter comes inside, a late swing strikeout. Swanson breaks the bat in frustration.
I got lagged there. Damn it. Coming up at the bottom of the second, Gustav Gustafsson, Rusty Bustum, and Pepe Vinicio Ortiz threw 10 pitches in his first inning. Beewolves with 1 hit. Gustafsson's hitting 200. He's got no home runs, but he does have 4 RBIs on the young season. Ortiz delivers for a called strike. Strike one. Gustafsson, slow roller. Franco picks it up, makes the throw to Ortiz, who's covering for the out. Gustafsson goes down. Weak ground ball. Rusty Bustum, the first baseman, hitting 281. No home runs, 2 RBIs. That's in there for a called strike. Ortiz is not wasting any time, going right after these hitters and getting that first strike. That's in there for a called second strike, and Bustum finds himself in the hole, 0-2. Swing and a miss. Bustum goes down on strikes. 2 outs. Pepe Vinicio, the second baseman, he's tense at 219. Takes the first pitch for a called strike. He's got 3 RBIs on the season. 2 outs, no balls, 1 strike. Sounds a little low to Vinicio. 1-1. Swing and a miss. Vinicio finds himself behind 1-2. Ortiz delivers. That's in there for a called third strike. Vinicio didn't get the bat off his shoulder, so 2 strikeouts in that inning for Ortiz. Speaking of Ortiz, he'll be leading off. Beavis Ortiz, Gina Torrens, and Hanley Dexter. Sauter's thrown 23 pitches with 1 strikeout, 1 walk, and giving up 1 hit.
You get the pitch count up on him, Pete.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, that was good. That was you with the getting the full count. Swing and fouled off along the first baseline. Ortiz, swing and a miss. 0-2. Ortiz in the hole. He's got no batting average so far this season. There's a shot into foul territory. The right fielder's coming over, not going to be able to make the catch. So Ortiz gets another pitch. That's popped up into right field. Right fielder sliding. Luster with a sliding catch on the Ortiz pop.
Nicely done. Gina Torrens, a little bit tense. 0-for-1 on the day in the first appearance. Takes the first pitch inside their strike, 96 miles an hour, 0-1 the count. Second one she hits, but it goes straight to Tools at shortstop, thrown out for number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Hanley Dexter, he's tense, hitting 184. 0-for-1 on the day. 2 outs in the top of the third. 2 quick ones. Allen's outside, ball 1. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Sauter's up to 31 pitches in the top of the third. Make it 32, and he's 2 balls, 1 strike. There's a shot up the middle in the center field. Hanley Dexter has a base hit. All right, let's get the monkey off the back as our backs here. Come on.
I'm worried
Even if they're single, at least we're getting hits.
I'm worried it may be a little late though because of 2 outs. Buster Biggs comes up. He's got 2 home runs, 2 RBIs on the season. Dexter's got speed. He hits that one. It's going straight to second base. Benicio picks it up, throws him out for out number 3.
I'm screwing it up. Okay, bottom of the third, Lecky Luster, Raffy slaps and slips Sauter. Beavis Ortiz has thrown 19 pitches. He's got 2 strikeouts. Beewolves with 2 hits. Moonstars with none.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Lucky Luster, 136
Luster.
with 1 RBI. The right-hander standing in the box there, looking at Beavis Ortiz, who's locked in now, getting ready to throw his 20th pitch right here. Misses inside, ball 1. 1-0 the count. Bottom of the third, still no score here in San Diego. Popped up into right field. LeBoink's going over for it. Grabs it for that first out. Yeah, I wasn't quite sure. Raffy slaps. Hitting 333. That's a good average. Raffy slaps going up. Pitch number 22 makes it inside. Strike 1. Ortiz makes a little bit of adjustment. Gets the signal from Johnson. Misses outside on that slider. 1 apiece. 1 out. Plays at first base. The kick throw misses inside, just off the hands. Ball 2, 2-1 count. Ortiz looking for it, gets it, winds up, delivers. High pitch swing back, hit the net back here. 2 apiece. Beautiful day for baseball, as we said before. There's the delivery, the pitch. It's the curveball out in the right field, the boink under it. 2 down.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Slips out of the pitcher, the last one in the lineup comes in. He's locked in, hitting 750 on the season, Pete. 750. And for a pitcher, that's great. He's got good contact. Takes the first pitch inside, ball 1. Second pitch right in there, and it's grabbed by Ortiz. He reaches the glove.
Way to go.
There's it.
All right. Top of the 4th, Laura Franco. 1 for 1 with a double. Billy LeBoink 0 for 1 and Magic Moore 0 for 1. Sauter's up to 34 pitches. 1 strikeout, 1 walk, and giving up 2 hits.
The first baseman.
Franco hit that huge double in the first inning. First swing goes to bust him at first base and flips it over to Sauter, who is covering for the out.
Billy LeBoink comes up 0 for 1 on the season. 257. Likes the high pitch. Stand in the right-hand box against the left-hand pitcher. First one misses, ball 1 low. Second one misses high and inside, ball 2. 2-0 the count. Good eye. Oh, that one's inside strike against LeBoink. Ooh, he wanted the power on that one. Watch that go, strike 2. Now we're even the count, 2 apiece. That one's in there. LeBoink smashes it, but goes right to Buston at first base. 2 down.
Buston's mojo took a hit. Magic Moore, the center fielder, he's 0 for 1 in the day. He hit 150 in the season with 1 home run, 2 RBIs. Tends to connect better against the left-handed pitcher. Took the first 2 pitches for an even count, 1-1. 2 outs in the top of the 4th. That one's inside, 2-1. There's a shot up the middle in the center field, and Magic Moore has a single on the day. What's with these Beewolves getting things going after 2 outs?
I know. Bertha Banks came up. She walked earlier, hitting only 154 on the season. We're not too excited about what Bertha might do here. Watching, she reaches out, hits it to the third baseman, slaps. He's going to get her out at first. 3 down.
Okay. Bottom of the 4th, Windy Wheels, Boo Lewis, and Nance Tools. Ortiz has had thrown 28 pitches. He got 2 strikeouts, giving up no walks and no hits.
Now batting, the center fielder, Windy Wheels.
Hold on.
Okay.
All right.
Television timeout there, folks.
There you go.
Get yourself
Wheels
squelch.
took one deep in the first inning. He's hitting 324 on the season. Takes the first pitch for a called strike. He's got a home run and 7 RBIs. That one's outside, 1-1. Ortiz is locked in and fit, throwing his 31st pitch here. That one's low, ball 2, 2-1. Still no score in the 4th inning. That's in there for a called strike. Evens up the count at 2, 2-2. Windy Wheels playing center field for the Moonstars. There's a shot. Oh, and that gets past the diving Franco. And into right field, Wheels with a single.
Now batting,
Man on first, Boo Lewis, the catcher. is feeling well. He's a little injured. There's a lot of speed in Windy Wheels at first base. Swing and a miss. Boo Lewis offers at that one. Oh, nice. Pickoff play to first base. Wheels was able to get back, but it was close.
The crowd did not like it.
Oh, that one's in there for a call. Second strike, and Lewis is in the hole. 0-2. Wheels has to get back. Ortiz steps off the bag. Ortiz looks in, delivers to Bertha Banks for the 4-3 double play.
The shortstop.
Bases are cleared, 2 outs, and Nance Tools, the shortstop, hitting .359 with a home run and 8 RBIs. That's right in there for called strike. Strike one. Ortiz is settling in. He is locked in, Tommy, with 7 Ks on the season.
He is.
That's gone right back to the pitcher. Picks it up and throws to Franco to retire the sides. We got ourselves a ball game here, Tommy. nothing going into the top of the 5th. Johnson, Swanson, Beavis Ortiz, and Gina Torrens going to take their swings against Sauter, who's got thrown 45 pitches with a strikeout.
Johnson, Swanson.
150 on the season. No home runs, 1 RBI. Oh, a swinging bunt. The catcher picks it up, makes the throw to first to retire Johnson, Swanson. Beavis Ortiz 0 for 1.
Locked in. Swanson was looking for that inside pitch, and he got it. That's why he went for it. Ortiz 0 for 1 on the day. That one seemed to take forever to get in there. Strike one on 1 to count. That one he reaches out, but he hits it straight to slaps at third base. 2 down on 3 pitches.
Now batting.
Yeah, Gina Torrens 0 for 2, hitting .324 with an RBI. She's tense but fit. 2 outs in the top of the 5th again. There's a shot in the right center. That's going all the way back to the wall. Gina Torrens is around second. She's heading into third. She's going to get there safe.
Hey, what a triple
Now
for Gina
batting.
Torrens.
Shortstop,
Nice.
Henley
Henry Dexter is 1 for 2 with a single. He just needs another single to get them on the board here, but there's 2 outs, Pete. You know what that means.
Oh, Pete.
That means a swing and a miss on that strike. That one's in there for strike 2, and we're 1 strike away. But he's a tough out, though, Pete. I'll mention that about him. Hits that one to second base. It's going to be no good. They get him at first and Strander at third.
What was he doing swinging at that first pitch? That was horrible. Gustav Gustafsson, Rusty Bustum, and Pepe Benicio coming up. Ortiz has thrown 38 pitches with 2 strikeouts and given up 1 hit. Going into the 5th inning, Beewolves have out-hit the Moonstars 4-1.
Gustav Gustafsson.
Gustafsson only 194 on the season, but he's got 4 RBIs, and he's a good power hitter. Standing in the left-hand box with an angry look on his face. Check swing of that first one, strike 1, 0-1 the count. Still no score, bottom of the 5th. Low-pressure situation here. Second pitch makes it there for strike 2. The outfield is not going to do anything. Popped up behind the plate, and Swanson's going back to get it. It's going to be an easy catch eventually. There it is. First down.
Now batting. The first baseman,
Rusty Bustum, 0 for 1, 273 on the season, and a good contact hitter with a fair amount of power. Bustum swinging and missing that first one. It looks like he wasn't sure at first. That makes it in there. Ortiz closing in on 45 pitches, puts that slider low and away. Misses, or the fork pitch actually. 1 apiece. That one was too high. Ball 2, 2-1 the count. 45 right there. And Bustum jacks that one to right center field up against the wall. He's going for second base. He's going to get in easily. And there's a double. Runner in scoring position now with Pepe Venicio. They're the second baseman 0 for 1 on the day. He's an RBI man. So he knows how to hit. And there it goes. Cranked it to right center field. It's going back. Magic Moore at the wall. Catches it for out 2. And what's his name's going to third. Pulls up at third base. And Lackey Luster comes up 0 for 1. With a medium pressure situation. A single puts the Moonstars out in front. And Ortiz is going to try and get out of this. Throws the slider in there. Hits 0-1 the count. That one out and away. Ooh, and they called it in a strike. 0-2 the count. Closing in on 50 pitches. Inside corner. That's a line drive to Magic Moore, who catches it. Thankfully, it ends that side, Pete.
Yes, sir. Buster Biggs, Elora Franco, and Billy LeBoy coming up in the top of the sixth. Sauter's up to 52 pitches with a strikeout, a walk, and giving up 4 hits. Beewolves with 4 hits to the Moonstars, 2. Buster Biggs 0 for 2 on the day, hitting 270. Got 2 home runs and 2 RBIs.
Oh.
There's a smash right to bust him at first base. He plucks it out of the air for the first out.
You're looking for that pitch in one spot, and it goes right there, so I got to swing at it. Laura Franco, 1 for 2 on the day with a double. Nice opening. Tons of power. Takes the first pitch in there low for ball. 1-0 the count. Second pitch outside ball. 2. Good patience there by Franco. That one's in there for a strike. 2-1 to count. Top of the 6th. Medium pressure. Smashes that one. Oh, diving catch. The second base misses. She's getting a single. Wheel stops it in center field. And we got a runner on with 1 out, Pete.
All right. Billy LeBoink is tense. He's 0 for 2 on the day, but he's hitting 250 in the season with 2 home runs and 3 RBIs.
There goes Franco. They get her.
Oh, no. They got her.
Still, and now we got the 2 outs, Pete.
Yeah.
And 2 strikes. It's all falling apart.
Popped up into center field. Center fielder's under it. Wheels makes the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 practically. Raffy slaps, slip Sauter, and Windy Wheels. Ortiz has thrown 49 pitches, 2 strikeouts, and given up 2 hits. He's looking good today, Tommy.
He is. I don't know how long he can keep a scoreless game, though.
I don't either, but, you know, he's keeping the pitch counts pretty low. He's only at 49 pitches in the 6th, so it's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Raffy slaps. Ooh, gets away from Johnson Swanson. As per usual. Raffy slaps the third baseman, takes that pitch. 2 balls, 1 strike to Raffy slaps. That's in there for a called second strike. The count is evened up, 2-2. Slaps hitting 250 on the season. Ortiz delivers, slow roller foul just outside of the first baseline. We'll do it again, 2-2. Ortiz delivers, swing and a miss. All right, Ortiz with 3 today.
Yeah.
Flip Sauter, the starting pitcher, he's 0 for 1, hitting 600 on the season with 1 RBI.
Jeez.
And Ortiz is up to 8 strikeouts for the season. 3 of them coming today. That one's low, ball 1. It's in there for called strike. Strike 1. 1-1. 1 out. Bottom of the 6th, no score. That one's outside. 2-1. I've been thinking about affecting kind of a dialect, Tommy. That one's in there for a called strike. Evens up the count at 2. 2-2. 1 out. Sauter, the pitcher's in the box. Fouls that one off along the third baseline. We'll re-rack it and do it again. 2-2 to pitch inside. Ball 3. 3-2. Sauter is locked in and fit. And he puts that one.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
He runs past it. It goes in right field. It gets past LeBoink. It's rounded second base. He's going to hold up at second base, and it's a double.
Sauter, the pitcher, hits a double. Yeah, there was a little bit of a hitch there. He just kind of sidestepped for some reason. Windy Wheels, the center fielder, he's locked in and fit, hitting 343 with a home run. 70 RBIs. That one's popped up into left field and caught by Buster Biggs for the second out. Sauter has to stay at second. Boo Lewis, the catcher, he's neutral. I keep saying natural. He's natural.
He's a natural, he is.
Allen's fouled off along the third base line, but he's nursing a bit of an injury, Boo Lewis. Hitting 250 on the season. 2 outs. 0-1. Allen's outside. Evens up the count at 1-1. That's popped up just to the foul side of third base line. Bertha Banks is there, makes the catch to retire the side. So the Moonstars pick up another hit, but nothing else. Magic Moore, Bertha Banks, and Johnson Swanson going to take a look at Sauter, who's throwing 60 pitches. He's got a strikeout, a walk, and giving up 5 hits. Still no score as we go into the 7th inning, Tom.
The center fielder, Magic Moore.
I think it's going to come down to the left fielder. Which left fielder is going to step out and lead their team to victory?
The right-hander swing and a miss. Moore.
Oops.
Big swing on that first one. 0-1 the count. Second one, he pops that one up to the second baseman. Benicio pulls it in. 1
Now
out.
batting, the third baseman,
Bertha Banks at third baseman. 0 for 1. She walked her first time up. She's hitting 143 on the young season. That's inside. Ball 1. Sauter's at 3 ERA. That's in there for a called strike. He's got a 133 whip and 10 strikeouts on the season. That one's inside. Ball 2. 2-1. There's a shot down the line, just foul. 2-2 to Bertha Banks. A shot to Benicio. The second baseman picks it up, makes the throw to first to retire Banks.
the catcher,
2 outs.
Johnson
She
Swanson.
made
This
him.
is, I think, Tommy, I think we're seeing the effects of going 1-8.
Yeah, Johnson Swanson up. She made him pitch to him last one. Swanson takes the first one 0-1 with 2 down. Medium pressure situation. Second one's inside. Ball 1. 1 apiece, 2 outs. High shot. He pops that one up down the left side. It's going to be foul by the squelch sign. Top of the 7th inning, still no score. Oh, he breaks his bat on that one, and it's a looper to left, ranging out to shortstop Tools. She ends that side.
Yep. Bottom of the 7th. Nance Tools, Gustafson, and Rusty Bustum. Bustum's 1 for 2 with a double and a strikeout. Ortiz is up to 66 pitches. He's got 3 strikeouts and giving up
Now
3
batting,
hits.
the shortstop, Nance Tool.
Nance Tools is juiced. Ton of power. Real good contact and a lot of speed. Hitting 350. Take the curveball in there. Doesn't swing. Strike 1. 0-1 the count. Pressure's medium here at the bottom of the 7th. Everyone's expecting the Moonstars to get on the board.
Glitch.
Ooh, high fastball. She pushes it down the right side. Foul. 0-2. He's got her ahead in the count. Curveball. She hits that one foul. Look, the outfield's gonna go deep on Tools here. Curveball makes it in there. No swing. She's got words to say to the ump, but she's done.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Gustav Gustafsson, man. I see this guy in my nightmares. 0-2 on the day. Gustafsson's a consummate power hitter. He could take one out. Hits that one down the left side. Biggs is ranging underneath it. Grabs it for that second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Rusty Busta.
Bustum is 1 for 2 with a dumble. The second baseman has got real good contact and fair power. Standing on the right-hand side. First pitch, slider. Makes it in there. I thought it was a little bit low. The ump called it strike. Higher pressure situation. Quickly 2 strikes and 2 outs. So see what Ortiz does here. The 74th pitch. Swinging him at strike 3. Way to go. Way in that side.
Going into the top of the 8th. Yeah, Ortiz seems to be on a mission here, Tommy. Beavis Ortiz 0 for 2 on the day. Gina Torrance 1 for 3 with a triple. Hanley Dexter's 1 for 3. Sauter's up to 71 pitches. It's anybody's game. Still no score. Beewolves have out hit the Moonstars 5-3. Ortiz is hitting a 0. He's on fire right now. Beavis Ortiz is on fire and fit. Takes that first pitch for a strike. There's a hot smash back to Sauter at the pitcher's mound. Makes the throw to Bustum to retire
The second baseman,
Ortiz.
Gina Torres.
Gina Torrance up 1 for 3 today on a triple. Her 1 was a good one. So Sauter throws a 74th pitch in there for a ball. Goes in on 75. There it is. Hits it hard. High to left field. It's going to land in there and not in time. Winnie Wheels rolls up.
Now
Gets that second
the
out.
shortstop,
Hanley Dexter, he's still tense. He's hitting 1 for 3 with a single. He's up to 200 on the season. Still tense. He's a tough out in the utility infielder. There's a shot up the middle. There you go, Hanley. That's a clean single with 2 outs. That's what we need. By golly.
We need a home run here, Pete. We need Buster Biggs to take one out. It's a high pressure situation. He's 0 for 3. Let's hope he goes 1 for 4 and just puts this over the wall, Pete. The pitch. Oh, inside. Good eye there, Biggs. Second pitch is high. Strike. I was surprised they called that a strike. And when he reaches out, it's a flubber right over the Tools out
Well, it's
number
because
3.
they called that last one a strike. That was, like I say, it was high. I had it. Dog. Pepe Benicio, Lucky Luster, Raffy slaps. Ortiz is up to 74 pitches. He's got 5 strikeouts and 3 hits on the day. Beewolves with 6 hits. Moonstars with 3. Benicio is tense but fit. He's 0 for 2. Hit 206. Clubber Buff coming in for Pepe Benicio. He's going to pinch hit. Buff is hitting 125 with a home run and an RBI. He's a better than average power. About average connection and speed. We're going to see how he does against Beavis Ortiz. Ortiz goes right at him with that first pitch in there for a called strike. Strike 1. No outs, bottom of the 8th. Swing and a miss. Clubber Buff is in the hole, 0-2. Ortiz delivers. That's a little high. Ball 1, 1-2. Ortiz's ERA is down to 3.77. Swing and a miss. Clubber Buff goes down on strikes. The move did not pay off for the Moonstars. Lucky Luster, the right fielder, steps in. He's 0 for 2, hitting 125. They're just pulling everybody now. Lucky Luster's coming out, and Dale Nail is going to pinch hit. He's hitting 111 with no home runs and 2 RBIs. He's been known around the league as a whiffer. He's a whiffer, but he's got better than average power. Slightly better than average contact, but he has no speed. He's awfully slow. Ortiz getting ready to throw his 79th pitch. Anticipated that one, but it was outside for a called ball. Ball 1. There's pop fly into left center. That's going to go, and he's out of here. He's taking that one deep and put the Moonstars out ahead 1-0. That's a 435-foot home run. Dale Nail's first home run and 3rd RBI of the season. And after a hard-fought game, the Moonstars go up 1-0. Raffy slaps the third baseman. He's 0 for 2 on the day, hitting 200. Ortiz delivers. It's outside. Ball 1. 1-0. It's fouled off. 1-1. 1 out. Bottom of the 8th. Moonstars with a 1-0 lead. That one's low. Ball 2. 2-1. Ortiz up to 83 pitches. This will be his 84th. And that is popped into right field, and LeBoink makes the catch for the second out. He made a bit of a fancy catch where he overran the ball and turned around real quick and made it. So just a kind of showboat out there. 2 outs. And Sauter is up. It's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Sauter is also locked in. Swing and a miss. Sauter's in the hole, 0-2. Sauter hitting 667 on the season. Swing and a miss. He's going down on strikes. See ya. Wouldn't want to beat that. Laura Franco, Billy LeBoink, and Magic Morgan a face-off against Sauter, who's thrown 79 pitches with a strikeout, a walk, giving up 6 hits. Moonstars with a 1-0 lead, but the Beewolves out-hit them 6-4.
Number
Golly.
82.
Beewolves got to do it now, Pete.
In the game, Elijah Gobelson.
Clubber Buff is going to be replaced by Elijah Gobelson. Gobelson does not have a batting average this season, but he'll be playing second base. He's got no speed. He's a poor fielder, but he's got a pretty strong arm. Franco hitting 400 on the season. She's got 2 hits today. She's 2 for 3, 2 for 4. Sauter very quickly behind 2-0, 3-0. Oh, 2-1. Jeez, that was outside. There's a shot up the middle, and Laura Franco is another single. All right.
Got somebody
Leadoff
on,
hitters
Pete.
on base.
As long as Billy LeBoink doesn't hit into a double here. He's 0 for 3. I don't know if we want to keep him in or try something else. I guess he likes that high pitch. Franco's got speed at first base. First pitch comes in. Swings a day early. 0-1 the count. Second pitch is in there. He pops that one straight to second. That's going to be the double play I was talking about, Pete.
Yep.
On cue.
Yep. Magic Moore 1 for 3 with a single. 2 outs. Top of the 9th. If we don't get something going here, it's going to be over soon. There's a smash into the gap. Tools lays out, picks the catch. but cannot throw out
Now back
Magic Moore at
the
first
third
base.
baseman.
Bertha Banks, the
Bertha
third
Banks.
baseman.
Bertha Banks is up 0 for 2 on the day. She's got enough power. There goes the run. The hit up the middle. And he's going around towards third base. Wheels picks it up. They're not going to get him in time. We got runners in the corners, Pete.
Now
With
batting
2 outs,
Oh.
single ties the game. Johnson Swanson's tense. I think it might be time for
Yeah.
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 Let's get what's his name.
Well, we could pick anybody here. We just need someone to poke Foster, right?
If you want, I kind of like the who's the backup catcher? I can't remember.
Steve
his
Monstour.
name. Yeah, Monstour came in and pinch hit a home run, didn't he once?
Hey, you want to go Monstour?
It's up to you, man. It's your bat. Whoever you feel more comfortable with.
Oh, poke Foster's got better contact. Monstour's got better power. I'm going Foster. I'm sorry.
batting, Pope
Okay.
Foster.
Johnson Swanson's going to be relieved of duties. Poke Foster, the pinch hitter. He's hit .222 on the season. Doesn't have a lot of power, but he is an exceptional contact hitter. He does not have a lot of speed either. And we don't have a lot of speed at first base either. So, all right. First pitch is in there for a called strike. 2 outs, top of the ninth.
Oh, no.
That's a slow roller to Cobbleson over at second. He picks it up, makes the throw to bust him. And the Beewolves lose again. Jeez, Pete.
Boy, that may have been the best game they played in a while, though.
Yeah,
Still
I
couldn't
agree.
get those. They got a lot of hits. They just couldn't convert. They stranded everybody. 9 hits and no runs.
Right. Yeah,
Every-
and like we talked about during the game, a lot of them came with 2 outs. It was
A lot of them came with 2 outs, and then you got there in that last ninth inning, you get somebody at first hits into the double play, and then it's like down.
yeah.
And close though. I mean, right at the end, a runner at third. They get
We were
a
in it.
single, and it's but you don't score, you don't win.
No. Yeah, and it basically what beat us was one pitch.
Mhm.
One pitch, and he was able to take it out. Other than that, defensively, we played well. Pitching, I think, was Ortiz looked awesome today.
Yeah,
Just like you say, one pitch
Yeah.
was the difference.
you're just keep. Buster Biggs goes 0 for 4. Billy LeBoink 0 for 4. That's key. Johnson Swanson 0 for 3.
Especially from LeBoink. We needed him. Franco 3 for 4 though. I'm liking that. Dexter's 2 for 4. I'll take that too. Magic Moore 2 for 4. You were kind of down on him for a while.
Yeah.
Johnson Swanson 0 for 3. But I like that. I mean, Biggs and LeBoink and Swanson were the only. Everybody else is hitting, which is big because I think we put ourselves in kind of a hole after the first 9 games. As long as we start hitting and rebuilding our batting averages and start getting things moving in the right direction, I think.
You're right though.
I think-
I'm sorry.
Go ahead. No.
As it is one pitch. I mean, the other side there, they look a lot worse than us. It was just Dale Nail comes in to sub, gets one
Right.
pitch and takes it out.
Yeah, I mean, it was like 4 hits that we gave up. We going before Nail hits the home run. It was only 3 hit. It was a 3 hit.
Yeah.
It's a 3 hit shutout.
They were 4 for 27. We were 9 for 34.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
Like you said,
Yeah.
though, Ortiz comes in, throws 8 innings. Only gets 4 hits off him in 8 innings. 1 earned run, 7 Ks. His ERA is down to 4.11 now, but he's 0-2 for the 0-2
Right.
for the season.
And that's what we got to start. Like I say, that's why even though we lost this one, and I'm getting aggravated losing, but I like seeing Franco go 3 for 4. I like seeing Hanley, Dexteras. I like seeing him going 2 for 4.
Yeah.
And that was the thing that I kept looking at our batters when they came up. Almost all of them tense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, we've got to kind of play ourselves back to normal. You know what I mean? Just back to normal again.
Maybe we need
Sauter.
to.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I was saying maybe we
I
need
just-
to sit them, to give some of the other players a chance to let them cool down. I don't know.
Yeah, like I said, I'd like to see them go 2 more starts, and then we'll make a decision, because that's the other thing is you got to play them out of it. I mean,
Yeah.
when they're hitting 100 or barely 200. The only thing that's going to get them back is the getting those singles and stuff like that, and just getting up there and getting the opportunity. So for the Moonstars, Sauter went 9 innings, gave up 9 hits, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. He has a 2.61 ERA. His record is 2 wins and 1 loss.
It's another full game of pitchers made against us. Players of the game, Pete.
For the first player of the game is the A+ starting pitcher for the Moonstars, Slip Sauter. He went 9 innings, gave up 9 hits, 1 walk, and 1 strikeout.
With Beewolves, we got somebody on the board there.
I like seeing that.
He's a full grade lower than Sauter. He's a B+, but he went 8 innings. Only got 4 hits off him, less than half of Sauter's. Only 1 earned run and 7 Ks.
And no walks.
Right.
And then rounding out the 3 stars, of course, your C+, Dale Nail, right fielder. He went 1 for 1, pinch hit, home run, walk-off home run, got the RBI and scored the winning run. So kudos to him. Tommy G gets 6 hits and 5 strikeouts. He's got a contribution of 56%. I wind up with 3 hits and 2 strikeouts, and I only wind up with a 44%. So that's how it shook out today.
Post-game show. Well, we'll be heading out to Hawaii after we do a Live at the Hive. Do some back office stuff. There's going to be 15 games before we play our next one. And Nemesis hosts the Sawteeth. And maybe we catch a Nemesis game before we play them. I don't know. Maybe we do that next.
We could do that.
Anyway, yeah. So I liked what I saw today. They did all right. If they play like that again, I think they win.
Yeah, I think so too. Like you said, you can kind of feel that things are kind of turning a little bit, but it's like turning an ocean liner. They don't turn on a dime. So things are coming along better.
Yeah.
But we're definitely we're still fighting our way upstream, so to speak. So
yeah. Well, let's see. The Grapplers Platypi. We'll simulate that one. You want to tell the score of that one, Pete?
Oh. Grapplers and the Platypi. It's a little back and forth, but the Grapplers win 5-3.
So before we check our next game out there, that's the standings. Burners and the Freedom at the top of the Pioneer. I'll go the whole conference. Uncharted, Wild Pigs, and Buzzards at the Buzzards, Wild Pigs followed by the Buzzards and the Platypi, the Uncharted, and then on the Journey you got the Sandcats and the Freebooters right behind.
And then over in the Explorer, you got the Seafair Division, the Jacks, and the Gold Coats. The Jacks with a 1-game lead, and the Trade Division, the Nemesis, and the Herbivores are knotted up in the number 1 position at 5-4, with the Water Bullets and the Sirloins just behind them at 4-5. They're a game behind. In the Curiosity Division, the Moonstars have a 1-game lead with a record of 7-3 over the 6-4 Warblers. And of course, our Beewolves fall to 1-9 and are now 4.5 games out of first place, and a negative 43 run differential. So we're definitely we're working our way uphill here.
All right. Well, we're gonna get on a fly out to Hawaii. Maybe we'll be able to catch the Sawteeth, visit the Nemesis before we play them. So that could be fun. All right. Well, I guess for now, this is Tommy G.
PJ. And we're saying, get out of here.
Good night.